Hey guys, this is Kitsune, and we're back for Vivi's birthday! Really? Neat! I popped in on the greatest day ever. I have not been playing this game in a bit. But it's DLC time. And unfortunately, this is the only DLC we're getting for this month. Oh well. We got Octopath Traveler, which is a game I have not actually really played. Fun fact, I've only played the demo. Didn't get that far in it, but, oh, it's alright down here. Cool. Let's start at the bottom? At the top. Don't worry about it. Anyway. Oh boy. So it's been a while. I hopefully am able to play this game perfectly fine. I've been playing so many other games, I'm sorry. What? Oh fuck, wait. Sorry, let's redo this. I had to do a thing. Sorry about that. Made a cook edit. Yeah. I forgot a setting that I hadn't fixed, so if my audio was a little bit softer than usual, that was why. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry. Okay. So, yeah, as I was saying, I've never really played it outside of the demo. And when I watched, I think I watched Pro Jared play this. Like, he played the demo, and I remember watching it, that was like my main exposure. And I tried to get into it, but like, I don't know, like, maybe it's because it's voice acted. I've always had an issue with like RPGs that are voice acted. I don't know why. Like, I guess the old school gamer in me just like wants to read it myself and imagine what they sound like, but which is given to me, I'm like, I don't know. It's bizarre, because, like, I don't hate, like, Kingdom Hearts who do it. Or, what I played of Xenogear. Or, no, sorry, Xenoblade Chronicles. Not Xenogear, that's a completely different game I've never played. And I love when they do the weird voices in Banjo-Kazooie. So it's like, why am I fine with the goofy voices, but like I'm not okay with voice acting? Like when it's like, I guess in Japanese, like Digimon and stuff like that, I love it. Give me that option. But when it's English, it's like, it depends on the game and the voice acting quality and stuff like that. Because sometimes they're like, it's so bad it's good, and other times it's good, but like to a boring extent. So you're just like, okay, well, I'm just watching a movie instead of playing a game. Maybe that's it. It's one of the reasons why I don't like shooters and stuff like that. It's always like you're just watching a movie, and you just have like little quick time events to do things. It's not that way with RPGs, but like it can be. Like, I remember, originally I didn't like Dark Cloud because of the quick time events, but that was just kid me not understanding how the hell do I do this, because it was the first time I ever played a game that did that to me. So, fun fact, that was a thing. Alright. That song was fine. Not one of my favorites, but it's fine. That's all I'm gonna say about it, honestly. Most of the soundtrack of Octopath Traveler, I feel like is gonna be fine. There might not. I don't think there's anything that really stands out to me. I've never really listened to the soundtrack, because again, I never really played the game. But as I say that, this banger comes on. What the hell? I think I found a favorite song. Oh my god, I like this one a lot. I never visited the desert. Oh, know what it does remind me of? Not the song, but Octopath Traveler. I know it's supposed to be based off of, not based off of, but like the gimmick of the game is very similar to oh god, what was it called? It came out recently too. It was like a port of an old game. Not Last of Last. Fuck. It was something like, it was 2 words, but they're pronounced differently. And oh my god, what was it? It has like a robot egg in it. Like you go into the like you can go in the past, the future, the present. That game. I am blanking on what it was called, but regardless of that, it's very similar to that one. But what I'm thinking of is the not Secret of Mana, but the other one, the other Mana game. The same thing where you have an option of like which characters you could pick from like a multiple cast. But from what I understand, that you can't play all the characters. You can only play like a select few of them. And depending on like who you pick, you get like different endings or something like that. I don't know. I never like got all the way through that one. It was a Secret of, I keep gonna call it Secret of Mana, but it was Mana 3 basically. That never originally came overseas until when it did, you know. And I did play a little bit of that one, and I actually really liked what I played of the remake. I haven't played the old one, but I do have it. I have the collection, so I don't know which version it technically is better. I've never played the original. I've only played Secret of Mana and that one DS game of Mana. Talk about Mana to this. I mean, I can't really say anything about the game, but I'm gonna put that song in my favorites because I like that one. What is the favorite button again? It is this one. Here we go. I like it, but yeah. So I played some of the remake version on the Switch when it came out, and I remember I played as my first choice was the Desert Prince guy, I think, and oh god, I don't remember who I picked a second, but I think it was some lady. I forget who I picked as the third, but I think I actually picked like 2 ladies with the Desert Prince guy, but it doesn't matter. The point is, I played a bit of it and I really enjoyed playing as him. And yeah, and also Dragon Quest XI. Like, regardless of which version you play as, with the English or dub, both are really good. Like, I honestly, I really like them both. The dub is very cheesy, so it's entertaining. But the Japanese version is just it's pleasant on the ears, man. So it's like, either or, I like it. So there's like weird, like, good ones, and then there's others that are just like, they just don't hit right. Maybe I just need like cheesy. That's what I want. If it's too serious, I get bored. If it's cheesy and funny, I fucking love it. I think that's it, really. It's not that I can't enjoy like serious stuff though. Like, one of my favorite anime is Digimon Tamers, which is pretty dark. I also really like I remember watching Iria, which is fine. I enjoyed like the creepy aspects of it with the thing that she's hunting and her poor brother. Goddamn. Anyway, old anime. Trying to think of like other anime that I like. Not Experiment Lane. I didn't really care for that one. That was kind of, it's fine. I think when I watched it, I was not the age demographic for it, and I didn't really care. But I should probably rewatch it, see what that's like. But no, the one I was thinking of is Paranoia Agent, I think. Yeah, I love that one. Oh, and also my favorite One Piece movie is this is the 6th one. I forget the actual name of it, but basically they go onto a island for a vacation, and it gets dark. It gets so twisted. I love it. It's one of my favorites. So again, like I can enjoy dark elements in media and stuff like that. It's just if it's only serious, I fucking lose interest, man. You gotta have that good balance of comedy and likable characters. When it's just like unlikable characters, like why would I want to watch this? I'm not a sadistic person. I don't want to be tormented. Whatever. Look at that wagon. Yeah, this song was fine. I'm not gonna put it in my favorites, but it's a good song. I'll give it that. I'm talking about everything else other than the game. Sorry. I don't mean to, but like I really have nothing to say about the game. I haven't played it. I own it. I did pick it up thinking, oh, maybe if I own it, I'll actually play it. Nope. Oh my god. Because I had the demo thinking, oh, I'll play this, right? I booted it up and just looked at the screen for like an hour. I'm not even joking. Like, I think I originally was trying to get my friend Hieros to play it because she knew nothing about the game and I was visiting. So I booted it up and then ended up talking about freaking Yokai Watch with her instead. I wanted to see how she felt about the game. Because she does not have a Switch. So, yeah. But she refused to play. She wanted me to play it and I didn't want to play it. So, nobody played that game that night. That we did play, speaking of One Piece, we played One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. Because I was stuck at a certain point of the game regarding Thriller Bark. And having a second player, surprisingly helpful, so. Anyway. That's my story of this game. I just didn't want to play it. It's kind of, I guess like it's me and her with Stella, where like, well the game is like graphically pleasing on the eyes, I suppose. I say suppose. It's not my cup of tea. But it's just like a game I don't want to play. Like, even though I promised like I would actually, you know, complete the demo, I never fucking did. I never got the motivation to boot that game back up, and I'm just like, I'm probably never gonna, honestly. At this rate, it's not in my freaking mind space anymore. Even though I'm mentioning it right now, but I'm just like making a, you know, comparison. Though, would I ever want to play Octopath Traveler? I own it, so technically speaking, I should. Otherwise, it's wasted money. But will I? I don't know. There's so many other games on the Switch that I want to play, like for my channel as well as just free time. And I feel like Octopath is a game that if I play it, I'm definitely going to be playing it on the channel. I don't want to just play it for myself because why would I? It's not, I don't think it's a game for me. Though I really feel like I should only play games that I really like or ones that I think I will like. Though I do remember Shia mentioning there is certain characters in the game that are really good, and she suggested I use a select few that I didn't before. So I should probably do that instead. Maybe I'll like the game. Because the route that Pro Jared went, I did not find entertaining at all. I don't like Mean Girls, so like, why would I like this plot element? But whatever. Yeah, that's all I'll say. Yeah, so I mean, this song was fine as well. Like none of these songs I hated, honestly, but none of it, other than the second one I mentioned, have really popped out at me as a song I would consider a favorite. So I don't know. Oh, Split Plus, nice. So I'm kind of like, mostly on the fence with this soundtrack. But, you know, what can you do? I guess I'm not into this genre of game, which is Octopath Traveler. I can't even say that because I actually did like Mana 3. Whatever. Oh yeah, and I had to do an edit on one of my previous episodes of Theatrhythm. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed it if you go back on the episodes at all. But the very big DLC pack, the first one, there's this very specific song in that roster that apparently got flagged later, like, I think last month, so a long time after I posted it, like, it just decided, oh, actually, we're gonna flag this, and it was marked as, like, you know, not viewable for anybody. The other songs that are on there that were allowed, that did get marked, are just not allowed in Japan. But this one studio, I don't remember what their, well, it doesn't matter. I think it was the Bump of Chicken, the band. Their studio copyrighted one of the songs, to make it so it's, like, unviewable anywhere. So I had to get it cut out. And so the video is a little bit less, because it's a random chunk is just deleted, which is unfortunate. If there was a way I could, like, still keep it up so people could view it unedited, I would, but unfortunately, yeah, copyright's a bitch. And I knew it was a thing. I knew it could be a thing for this game because it's, you know, music, especially DLC and lyrical songs. I'm like, oh boy. But yeah, it just sucks. It wasn't a problem before, but then it was. I think that's the thing that sucks the most, is that it was something that had been posted up for a long time with no problems other than a couple songs being blocked out of Japan, which is fine. But then, like, months later, it's like, oh, actually, no, this song, you can't have that on there. It's like, then why do you put it on the fucking roster of game, the freaking song to play, when I can't even share what I'm doing? Like, how are people going to advertise the game if one part of it is a huge red flag, you know? It's bizarre. It's a thing that I don't fully understand about rhythm games, but, I mean, I guess, like, DDR or whatever. Also, what was the other game that's in rhythm? Guitar Hero. I never played Guitar Hero, but I am aware of it, and it has a lot of licensed music on there, and I understand that one would be, like, a huge, holy shit. You're gonna let's play this? Good luck with that, you know? But, I mean, like, I guess they kind of considered, like, oh, well, you're playing at home, it doesn't really matter, you heard about the game, it's fine. But when you start sharing online and YouTube, that's when it becomes more of a different freaking thing. But, whatever. Point is, we did Octopath Traveler, we did July's DLC. Next episode will be for August, which you'll probably see, not in August, but in September, as I tend to do with these episodes. But, I believe this one should show up a little bit earlier than this episode is, because it's a little bit late due to the fact that I have a lot of episodes filled in for this month, which I say is July, and August already. So, it was like, oh god, where do I put this episode of Theatrhythm? Because it's not going to be in the 1st of August. It's going to be closer to the middle, and so, whoops, that's unusual for me, but yeah, whatever. Point is, I did a lot of Final Fantasy VIII and Harvest Moon, so that has filled in the slots for the beginning half. Doesn't matter. In the meantime, thanks for watching. I just want to give you also a heads up about the whole censorship thing that I had to edit out. If I had Patreon, I probably would have an episode unedited up there, but again, I probably will never do a Patreon. I don't have enough view base to even bother with that. So, in the meantime, thanks for watching. See you later, bros!